Integration in logical learning.
Computer Applications tutorial for Class 3 created by Indrani Mukherjee. Input and output units of computer. Now what are the different units of computer? Input unit, processing unit, memory unit and output unit. Now what is input unit? These components help the users enter the data and commands into a computer system. Data can be in the form of numbers, words, commands, etc. As you can see, a picture of keyboard, mouse, microphone and webcam are given here below. And scanner as well. Now what is memory unit? Once a user enters the data using the input devices, the computer system stores this data in its memory unit. This data will now remain here until the other components of CPU process it. For example, hard disk, USB pen drive, RAM, CD or DVD. Now what is processing unit? After receiving the data and the commands from the users, a computer system now has to process it according to the instructions provided. Here this component works as a processor and hence called the central processing unit CPU. As you can see, a picture of CPU is given here in the right hand side of your PPT. Now what is output unit? After processing of data, it is converted into a format which the humans can understand. After the conversion, the resulting data displays using these components: monitor, printer. Now what are input devices? An input device is used to bring the data into the system. An input device is any hardware device which enables the user to enter the data and instructions into a computer. An input device can send the data to another device, but it cannot receive data from any other device. Input devices are necessary for a computer to receive the commands from its users and data to process. Input devices are controlled by the user. Examples of input devices include keyboard, mouse, microphone, webcam, image scanner, microphone, light pen, touchscreens, graphics tablets, optical character reader, OCR, joystick, etc. Example of input device is keyboard. Now what is a keyboard? Keyboard is the most common and very popular input device which helps to input the data to the computer. What is a mouse? We all know mouse is the most popular pointing device. A mouse can be used to control the position of the cursor on the screen, but it cannot be used to enter the text into the computer. Now what is a scanner? Scanner is an input device which works like a photocopy machine. Scanner captures the images from the source which are then converted into a digital form that can be stored on the disk. Now what is a microphone? Microphone is an input device to input the sound that is then stored in a digital form. Webcam is an input device which is used to capture a video image of the scene in front of it. It is either built into the computer or it is connected through an USB cable. What is a trackball? A trackball is an input device that is mostly used in the notebook or laptop computer instead of a mouse. By moving the fingers on the ball, the pointer can be moved. Now what a joystick? Joystick is a pointing device which is used to move the cursor position on a monitor screen. The joystick can be moved in all the 4 directions. Light pen. Light pen is a pointing device similar to a pen. It is used to select a displayed menu item or draw the pictures on the monitor screen. A touch screen is a computer display screen that serves as an input device. When a touch screen is touched by a finger or a stylus, it sends the input for processing. What is digitizer? Digitizer is an input device which converts the analog information into digital form. Digitizer is also known as the graphics tablet as it converts the graphics and pictorial data into the binary inputs. We all know what is a barcode reader. Most of us have seen it in the shopping malls, right? Yes, barcode reader is a device used for reading the barcoded data. Barcoded data is generally used in labeling goods, numbering the books, etc. What is OMR? Optical mark reader is a special type of optical scanner used to recognize the type of mark made by the pen or the pencil. It is specially used for checking the answer sheets of examinations having multiple choice questions. Optical character reader OCR is an input device used to read a printed text. OCR scans the text character by character, converts them into a machine code and stores the text on the system memory. MICR is the input device that is generally used in banks to print the bank's code number and check number on the checks with a special type of ink that contains particles of magnetic material. This reading process is called the magnetic ink character recognition, MICR. Now, what are output devices? An output device is used to send the data out of the system. It is any hardware component that uses the received data from a computer to perform a task. An output device can receive the data from another device and generate the output with that data, but it cannot send the data to another device. Output devices are necessary for a computer to share its results. Output devices are controlled by the computer. Example can be printer, monitor, speakers, plotters, etc. Now monitor commonly called as the visual display unit VDU is the main output device of a computer. It forms the images from the tiny dots called pixels that are arranged in a rectangular form. Printer is any output device which is used to print the information on paper. A computer speaker is an output hardware device that connects to a computer to generate sound. Plotter is a special output device used to produce the print out of the large graphs and designs on paper, such as construction maps, engineering drawings, architectural plans, and business charts. And a projector is an output device that takes the images generated by a computer, project the images onto a screen, wall, or another surface. I hope you have understood the video. Thank you.